Hey everyone, it's Lillian with another video. Today we're going to be making banana pudding squares, and I'm so sorry about my absence, but let me just show you. I have been losing weight. Yay me. Alright, enough of me. On to the recipe. You're going to need 8 ounces of Cool Whip. I've got light whip topping. I'm trying to make this a little bit healthier, you know, but what can I say? And you need it divided, so you need about 8 ounces, which is a cup, divided. And you're going to need 3 to 4 bananas, 3 cups of cold milk, 2 packages of vanilla pudding and pie mix, preferably the instant. As you can see, one is the full fat, sorry about the glare, and then this one is sugar-free and fat-free. And you're going to need 8 ounces of cream cheese, or this is Untitled, which is, I think I'm saying that right, which is half the fat and calories. You're going to need 1/4 cup of, boy, you can't really see that, can you? 1/4 cup of butter or margarine. This is margarine. You're going to need 1/2 cup of powdered sugar and about 60 vanilla wafers crushed. I just beat the stew out of this with just a rolling pin. You can use a food processor, which I have, but didn't feel like using it. So let's get started. Alright, first things first. In about a medium bowl, you're going to combine your wafers that are crushed. And incidentally, if you want to leave a few whole vanilla wafers for the top as a decoration, you can. You can also use shaved, you know, like curled chocolate, take a block of chocolate and make curls with a vegetable peeler. That'd be pretty. But you're going to put that in there. And you're going to put your butter or margarine in there. And just combine it. Now, the recipe that I'm using, I actually have to double this. The original recipe, you take 35 vanilla wafers and 1/4 cup. I think I said it was 1/4 cup. It was actually a whole stick that we used. But 35 vanilla wafers and 1/4 cup of melted butter or margarine. But I doubled it because when you use a 13x9 pan, which I do, it just won't cover the bottom. So that's why I'm using 70 crushed vanilla wafers and 1 whole stick. I made a mistake and told you, I think, at the beginning it was 1/4 cup. But it's actually 1 whole stick of margarine. So when you get that pretty much combined, you're going to take an 18, excuse me, not that big, a 13x9 pan, which I have here, and put this on the bottom. And nothing is better than using your hands that God gave you. So just spread this out in the bottom and press it down and kind of get it even as you can. It wants to stick to my hands. A little tip, if you don't want stuff like this to stick to your hands when you're baking, if you spray a little cooking spray on your hands, then nothing will stick to them. So just press that down as best as you can. If you use a food processor, you're going to get fine crumbs. You can also use graham crackers instead of vanilla wafers. And you know the recipe will always be on my blog site, which I will put a link to below. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to put this in your refrigerator, and you're going to just let it hang out in your refrigerator while you get your other ingredients ready. And I'll show you what we do next. Alright, in this bowl I went ahead and put the cream cheese in there and the powdered sugar, and I mixed it up with just a wire whisk, but you can use an electric beater, electric mixer. And so next what we're going to do is put in 1.5 cups of our whipped topping. So this is 1 cup right here. And you can also use, right now there's French vanilla Cool Whip out. That will be really, really good in this. Even a chocolate Cool Whip would be really good. I'm just using the same measuring cup that the sugar was in because, you know, I don't want to dirty, just don't want to dirty another measuring cup up. So it's 1.5 cups. Wow, just get that all over the place, man. And we're going to mix this up together. Mix it up real well with the cream cheese. Again, you can use a wire whisk or an electric mixer, but you know, you don't, if you do, you might make it a little bit runny. It might warm up the whipped topping, and you don't want to do that because you see it doesn't take long to mix it up. So after you have that done, and you can also put like a splash of vanilla or even banana extract in this, that will be good too. And so next thing we're going to do is take our crust from the refrigerator, and we're going to just spread this all over the top. Woo! About dropped this. This would be good for like I'm actually making this for a family get-together tomorrow, along with an apple pie. And yes, I promise I'll have that video up too. I'll be making that one as soon as I'm done with this one. You want to just spread this all on the crust as evenly as you can get. It helps if you have a smaller spatula, which I do, and I don't know why I'm not using it, but that's okay. So, now the recipe calls for 3 bananas, but I got 4 just in case we need another one. We shall see if we need another one. And that looks pretty even. Just about. Almost. Alright. Now, once you have all this on there, see, I told you I have another little spatula. Could have just used this one, but that's okay. Once you have this all on there, you're going to arrange your banana slices. Let me just put a little bit more in this corner. You're going to arrange your banana slices on the top. And I went ahead and just sliced them in the skin. But you just put them all over. I'm not going to bore you with this, so I will be back in just a minute for the next step. Alright, be back in just a minute. Alright, next, what I did was I went ahead and put the milk in this large bowl. I just used the same one that I beat the cream cheese and the sugar mixture in. And your 3 cups of cold milk, and then your 2 packages of vanilla pudding mix. And you just, with a whisk, you just whisk it for about 2 minutes, and you see it's getting really, really thick. And it is ready to pour over the bananas. So just pour this over your bananas. Yeah, you gotta excuse my left hand here. I'm kind of weak in my left hand. Don't know why. And once it's in there, just spread it evenly. I'm just going to use a wooden spoon for this. Spread it evenly over the entire thing. And with the rest of the Cool Whip, you can use a piping bag or like a sandwich bag, Ziploc bag, and just cut the end off of one end and just put your Cool Whip in there if you want to like decorate it a little bit. Or you can go for that little rustic look, as people call it, and just do dollops here and there on top of this. And once you get the Cool Whip on here and the pudding on here, you're going to put it in your refrigerator for 3 hours, at least 3 hours. And when you get it out, you can decorate it a little bit with some more vanilla wafers on the top, like I said, or shaved chocolate, something like that. Alright, that is done. And I think what I'm going to do is, it tells you to spread this, the remaining on the top, the recipe that I have, but I tell you what, there's just not enough for that, so I'm just going to go for the rustic look. Just put dollops of whipped cream here and there, and just kind of decorate it that way. Remember, I'm just going to go ahead and decorate the entire thing. When it's done, I'll take it out. But just remember to put it in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. And when I'm done, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, as you can see, it is done. I actually, instead of when I did the dollops of the remaining whipped cream, I went ahead and just spread it out over the whole thing. And I'm sorry the lighting is not the best in here. If I had a better light in here, I would show you, but I'll take a picture and put it at the end so you can actually see what it looks like without this crap lighting that I have in the kitchen. But anyways, that is it. Use your imagination to decorate the top, and I hope you try this. Sorry that I'm not going to try this on camera this time, but as I said, it is for a little family get-together tomorrow. So until next time, I promise that my videos will not be few and far in between. Just been busy with work and everything, but I do hope you try this. Go to my blog for the recipe, and as always, take care, love y'all, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.